My thoughts on the Sig Cross, amazing. First I had to dial it down to the bottom middle. Then what I did was I took it to the left. Once I figured the windage, we were just dead on. And next thing you know it, I mean, it was hard to miss. My encouragement would be, if you're looking for a rifle, lightweight, something that you can just have fun with, come out to the range, just kind of dial in, this is the one I would recommend for you. Some precision, guys that like to have the long range, I think this rifle will do you justice. But if you're someone that likes to go hunting in the backwoods and you're looking for a light weapon, you're looking for a light rifle that's going to get the job done, you don't need a crazy scope on it. This is a Diamond tactical scope, and I tell you right now, it's done amazing right here at the range. I can imagine we were out there in the woods. But anyways, I'm going to encourage it, and this so far as my thoughts are just trying it out. Rifle speaks for itself. So I'll give you a better review with the rifle and my thoughts. So stay tuned for the next video. Talk to you soon. Never lose focus.
Hello everyone, welcome to Faith Family Grind EDC. I'm your host John Anthony, and I'm back. Guys, it's been some time. I've been trying to get some cool guns in, from rifles, pistols, shotguns, and I actually have a couple on the way. So you will be impressed with some of the things I'm bringing to you guys, I hope. I'm going to give you my opinion on them, and hopefully you'll take some value out of it. First, I just want to thank all of you for watching. I know that on the past videos, we've had a lot of responses and a lot of questions. Some of you guys asked questions about some knowledge that I needed to actually go research, and I hope I did a good job in getting that information back to you. But I just want to say again, thank you for watching these videos. It's a passion of mine. I'm enjoying it. If you do like these videos, as I always encourage, hit subscribe, hit the bell button. Let your friends and family and people that are in our circle, let them know about these certain type of these rifles, these guns, these knives, because I'm finding out there is a huge community for this, and there's a lot of videos out there, but I would say there could never be too many videos. Everybody has their own opinion, everyone has their own thoughts, everyone feels a little different depending on which one they're using. I get all that, and that's okay. Hey, we got to listen to all of them, because at the end of the day, it's just knowledge. And if someone's taking the time to do it, why not listen? What's the worst case scenario? But why I'm excited today, you're looking at it. I actually just got back from the range shooting this bad boy. My son-in-law went out there, Chris, and we just had a ball. I'm probably gonna log or put some video content in this particular, let's say, review. But I have nothing but good things to say about it. I don't care what anyone says about the Sig Cross. I know that everyone's gonna have their own opinion on it. I'm gonna make this video simple of what I know, because this is just things that I researched myself on the Sig Cross. Just a couple facts, just so you guys know. This particular rifle was introduced back in 2019. When it first came out, everyone was raving about it, and the reason for it, because it was like the new hunting rifle. The reason why is because how light it is. I mean, that was the first thing everyone noticed was we got the bipod, we have the glass already on here, and I mean it's so light, so it doesn't even seem like you're carrying anything, to be honest with you. And if you're backpacking out there in the woods and you're out there shooting for game, whatever you're doing, this is what the rifle was meant for. Right now it looks a little smaller, but I'll share with you why, and then we'll go into detail. But I wanted to bring this to your attention because there are so many videos out there about the Sig Cross. I mean, think of 2019 to now, and it's still rated one of the most accurate rifles there is. The videos out right now, there's some really great detailed videos. But I'm going to do a simple version of it. I'm not going to get too much into the high-tech parts. You're more than welcome to go on 6 Hour, look all that up. I'm going to give you the information I know and my experience with it, and then we'll just go from there. As you can see right here, it has a folding stock. I have the stock folded for a reason, and I'll share with you in a bit, but we'll start from the top down. This right here, every Sig Cross has a different barrel type. anywhere from a 308, a 6.5 Creedmoor, or a 277 Fury. Depending on which one you want, you can actually have. Now they're all in different sizes. Like this is a 16-inch barrel. You have your 18-inch when you get to 6.5 Creedmoor, and then a 277 Fury, if I'm correct, might be the 24-inch. We'll have to both double check that, but I'm not sure. But with the 16 to 18, I know for a fact that's the barrel length for the 308 and the 6.5 Creedmoor. Each of these barrels come with a taper lock. The purpose of the taper lock, as you can see, is I already have a muzzle brake here. Back in February, I already ordered my suppressor. It's a Huxworth, I believe 762 suppressor, shoots out 5.56 and 308, which I'm excited because I can use that on pretty much all my my AR and my 2 rifles that I have, which is really cool, so I don't have to buy more suppressors. But we all heard about the new law. I don't know if I can't say it was a law, but there was they passed where the ATF now is allowing the suppressors to come a little faster and get in our hands a little quicker than before. So I'm excited about that. Now, this is a free-floating M-lock that's over the barrel, which is really nice. So as you can see, I have my Harris bipod attached to it. As you move down, I do have the Picatinny rail here. This is my glass. It's the Diamondback Tactical. It's, for me, was good enough for me. There's always a debate on what's the best glass, what this is it. Listen, at the end of the day, you do your research, find what works out for you, and don't let anyone tell you different, because there's so many opinions out there. You just got to go out there and try it yourself and find out, you know, what do you want, a mill or you want an MOA? I didn't want to get into that. That's a whole different ball game, and there's a lot of thoughts about that in the community. So I'll leave it up to you to go research that. But I am just using a Vortex, the Diamond Tactical. It worked for me, and I like it because it's one of the lightest scopes there on the market too. And the whole purpose of having a rifle like this is to keep it light. And especially if you're going to be carrying it in the backwoods or for hunting, or if you're doing precision firing somewhere, and yeah, depending on where they're having that at, and if you have to walk around with this, it's not heavy at all. I think they come in around 6.5 pounds when you first get them, and then you add some of the accessories to it. It's probably going to take a little bit, it's going to be a little heavier, but not much at all, because I can tell you now, this is not heavy at all. And it's for me, it's perfect. Now, as we go into this area, as you notice here, I am not able to put the boat back because of stock. Now, the thing with the stock that everyone's talking about, it's every video, they don't do this, but I'm gonna do it. All you do is push on this button and the stock will come right to you. And it's, you hear that lock, it's locked in. Mine is not that, doesn't have this problem, but there are videos that they have a problem pushing up. So all you do is you push the button and you come around and it clips right in. Again, all you do is push that button, come back around, let it clip in, and now what you're looking at is the full Sig Cross, top to bottom. Now, from a distance as you're looking at this, if you saw this on the wall, you probably think that it looks like an AR. And the purpose behind it is because it does have an AR pistol grip. When I shot this, I found it very comfortable. I kept shooting, and I believe my first 5 rounds was top right. And I had to adjust my glass to the point where I brought it down to the left, and probably after my 8th shot, I was in the target. It was nice. But man, I had just so much fun shooting this. And the thing I like about it too, it does come with the, I believe they're AIC mag pull, 5-round magazines with this particular rifle. And they're nice. I had no problem with it. Loaded it myself though, as you can see here. And what I like about it is a 60-degree throw, meaning that it's not going all the way up to the glass like some there are 90 degrees, it's a 60 degrees. So it was easy to put my round in, feed it, come down, and get ready to rock and roll. The way the boat is extended outward, I'm usually to do it pretty fast myself. And we loaded this bad boy pretty quick, shut down range, and it was cool. I mean, it was really awesome. I felt very comfortable with it. What I did like about it, and I did adjust a couple times as you move here, is the cheek rest. I wanted to make sure I felt comfortable in it. And what's nice is this one little lever you can actually hit, and this cheek rest will come up, and then you just push your cheek on it to where you could adjust looking into your glass to see where you're comfortable at. And for me, it was, I found that right spot. And the buttstock's also adjustable back here, so depending if you're a bigger guy, you needed that extra space, or depending on how you want the rifle to feel, you're able to maneuver this back and forth. So you have the ability to adjust not just cheek rest, but this buttstock back here. And I think that's pretty awesome. I don't have anything bad to say about it, I'll be honest. I would tell you if I had a problem with this, but I didn't. It was so amazing. I know one of the big problems that they had in the beginning, back when this first came out, was the safety. And I can tell you right now, as you can see, no problems with the safety. In the past, it was getting stuck in the middle, which I think is a problem, because either you're in fire mode or you're in safe mode. But they look like they fixed that, because I didn't have any issues with it. A lot of the videos I'm seeing that are current have no issues with it. So that's good to share with you guys, so you don't have to worry about hopefully not having that issue. But I would probably try to get something new that's same Sig Cross but a newer version, just so you're not caught getting purchasing for somebody that probably had an older version. You just never know. I'm sure you can send it back to Sig Cross. They don't have a problem with it, and they'll figure it out. But I don't, just my recommendation is get it new. These run about $16.99, give or take, retail price, depending where you get it. Now, this right here is, I believe, this finish is the first Life Cipher, and FLC, if I believe that's the correct name for it. But this particular version, I was kind of bummed out at first, because this is the version that Sig discontinued. And when I had already ordered this, I got back the message that they discontinued. And are you kidding me? So I was pretty beat up about that. But the good news is, I went and I searched out for it. I was like, there's gotta be somewhere that still has one. And look, I found a store, spoke to this wonderful young lady, and sure enough, she had one left. She had it shipped to my FFL, and once I received it, I would have had this video done earlier, but I was still waiting on my glass. I was still waiting on my suppressor. I was hoping I was gonna have my suppressor even before this video, because this Huxworth suppressor, it's just a different type of suppressor. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to try it out and put it on here. But that has been my experience with this. And when we shot out the range, I gotta give a shout out to Renaissance Shooting Range. Shout out to the owner, Adam, and his wonderful wife out there. Just so, whenever we go out and shoot, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know in the community, when you look for a range, you want somewhere where it's comfortable, somewhere where the rules are held to a high standard, and the people there, they respect knowing that you're dealing with firearms. This place here is probably by far the best range I've been to. Adam runs it very well, former Marine, real strict when it comes to the policies and the guidelines that need to be followed there. And I was just amazed how wonderful the people there are. I mean, everybody, when it came to changing the targets, everybody was so welcoming, like, hey, look, man, we'll stop. There's a procedure we go by to make sure no rifles are pointing down range. We put them up, we show clear, we make sure all the bullets are out. Then everyone goes down together, they change out whatever they're shooting. And I just think that's amazing with just hospitality. And I'm definitely, I got a membership there. I just tell everyone now, hey, I'll be back a lot. There's more to that range than just that rifle range, but you got your 25, 50, and 100 yard if you're trying to zero in your rifle. But when we were zeroing in the rifle today on the 50-yard line, like I mentioned, I'll show a video or a picture of that target of what we were shooting, and you can see how we started from the right and moved our way down. But once I got that in the middle, it was awesome. It was just nonstop, because once it was zeroed in there, we had 4 different other areas on your left, bottom right that we went after. And when you see the groupings on that, it was pretty cool. Now, I was going to share this with you. Let me just come and jump over here real quick. My first ones came out of the Elite Performance Ammunition, the Sig. This one right here is the 150 grain FMJ and 2,900 feet per second, 2802 feet here. So about 29 muzzle, 29, and it's a 308. The Elite Performance ammunition, to be honest, it was okay. I will tell you, there was some windage out there. I mean, we had some wind right now. You know, we're out there and someone in the woods, that wind was coming in, and it really, I mean, you're at only 50 yards, it's not gonna affect much. But when I use the Remington, and this one here is the, let's see here, the 150 grain FMJ here, this one here, he liked this. I mean, he did. He ate these bad boys up, and I felt, it felt amazing shooting this one here, this particular bullet. So if I had a choice between the two, this would probably be my second choice, but Remington, UMC, this one here, I could tell you now, definitely the Cross loved it. So you could tell based on the target, based on the shots that we put afterwards, it was cool. It was doing well. So listen, that's all I really have for this particular video. It's not long. It's just, I wanted to share this with you because I've been wanting to get this out to you guys for some time. And well, here we have it. We finally have it. We have a review on it based on my opinion. And again, I challenge you, if you've been trying to get across or you've been thinking about getting across, you can't go wrong. One thing I meant to share with you, these barrels can be changed out. There's like there's a taper screw that you could use the AR wrench with, and you could take this particular screw on the bottom off, and you can actually change the barrel. So instead of going out and buying another Cross at 6.5 or 2.77 Fury, you could just buy it. They're already threaded for the manufacturer to this particular rifle. So instead of going to get other rifles, hey, listen, just go get the barrel and you'll be ready to rock and roll. All you just switch out the barrel and you're ready to go. Now, if you guys don't want to do that, hey, cool, get the other color in black. I do want a 6.5, I can tell you now. Heard a lot of great things. There's another Sig Cross out that is a 6.5, that's the 18-inch barrel. I don't know if that one's an 18-inch or 24-inch. I'll have to look at that one, but it's called the Born and Raised. And that one there is a 6.5 Creedmoor, and that one has a lot of great reviews on it too. 308 is, I think for me, of course, it's again, my opinion, 308's easier to get. I think that anywhere you go, any place you pop into, you're never gonna have a shortage of 308. But if you get 6.5, I noticed some places I've been to, they don't have as much 6.5. You may catch it there, maybe not, but I think 308 would always be on the shelves. That's Kent's in my opinion, but we'll see. Love the 308. I have a Ruger Precision 308 that I love, but rifles, I'm getting to the long distance shooting, so hopefully in the next video, I'm sure I'm gonna do another video on this. I'm gonna take it out to 100 yards, and then unfortunately the closest range to me, probably past that, probably hopefully in the 500 yards is somewhere like a College Station, I heard. We'll find out, but we'll see. With that said, I want to thank you again for just listening, having fun with me, learning about these different type of guns, pistols, knives, and please, if you have questions about it or something comes up where you may know something more than I do in terms of different type of ammo that you use, man, put it in the comments, ask the questions, and hey, if I don't know the answer, I guarantee you somebody else is going to read that comment and give you that information, because that's the way our community rocks. We all are in the same community. We all care about the same things. Never lose focus. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.